3% rule is that there's 3% active buyers and everyone's focused on them, but nobody's focused on the 30%, which is 10 times the opportunity. And so when you think about your future pipeline, all you're doing is setting up future you for great success. Hey guys, welcome back to Builder Funnel TV. And today I want to talk to you guys about something called the 3% rule. And so I'm going to show you how you can dramatically increase your marketing and sales pipeline. So I want to break this down a little bit for you and talk about how we can increase some lead volume into our business. But before we do that, we'll kind of talk about the context of just in any given market, what's going on with all the buyers. So the first thing is that we should know that 3% of any given market, so let's just say remodeling, 3% are active buyers, meaning they're researching, they're ready to make a decision, they're ready to find a company to work with, and they're ready to solve that problem, whether it's redoing their kitchen or fixing up the bathroom or whatever that may be. So that's 3%. All right, so the next section is there are 7% of buyers that want to change. Now, in our industry, that actually isn't super applicable. Typically, this is like a switching cost sort of thing, or a switching from one provider to another. So this occasionally happens. Somebody gets in the middle of a remodel and they're like, this is a disaster, I need to switch. There's probably a little bit of an opportunity there, but for the most part, we're just going to throw that to the side for our industry. Then we're going to look at 30%. They have a need, but not enough to act. So this is a really important group that we'll come back to here in a second. These people are researching. They want to do a project. They want to redo their kitchen. They want to do new windows. They want to replace their roof or whatever it is, or maybe it's a need. But this is 30% of the given market. But again, they're not the active buyers. So maybe they're a month, 2, 3, maybe 9 months away. It could be longer. So that's a big segment. Then 30% don't have a need, right? So that's just something to know about, hey, all the people in your given market, 30%, they don't have a need. And then we're going to look at the last 30%. They're just not interested in your company. And so that is an interesting one. There's probably a little bit of an opportunity there because maybe they're interested in another company. Maybe they've seen you, or maybe they don't even know about you. And so that is another big chunk of the market. So when we talk about where the opportunity lies, obviously the 3% active buyers, they're ready to buy now. Everybody's always chasing them. Everyone's trying to attract them, and we should, right? Because those people are ready to buy now. Those are going to come right into our sales pipeline. We can move them into production. That percentage of the market is very, very critical. But if we think about where the opportunity is, it's in that 30% of those buyers that have a need, but they're not ready, right? So if we think about our future pipeline, a lot of that 30%, they actually turn into the 3%. They turn into the 3% later. So if you fast forward 6 months or a year from now, a lot of those people have shifted into the 3%. So if we can learn how to capture people in the 30% part of the market and stay in touch with them, that is huge, huge opportunity. And so the way we do that is through what we call here at Builder Funnel, top of the funnel lead conversion points. And so if we think about the mindset that somebody's in when they're in that 30% grouping, is maybe they're thinking about that kitchen, but they're just kind of dreaming, right? They're brainstorming. They're going, oh man, it'd be great if we could kind of move this wall, and if we could put in that new, the new cabinets and some new appliances, and they're kind of getting excited about those things. They're thinking about entertaining, having family over, whatever it is. That's the mindset that they're in. If you think about that mindset, they're not ready for a consultation. They're not ready for a phone call. They're not actually really ready to engage with you on the sales side. And so what we need to do is think about, okay, how could I add some value to this person that's researching, knowing that they are going to be an active buyer down the road? Maybe I can help them with some design ideas. Maybe I can help them with understanding how this process works. maybe I can help them with understanding how long this is going to take. Maybe they're getting really excited to host Thanksgiving dinner, and so they're thinking about it in February. But if they're uneducated, they may wait too long, and they may go, oh yeah, I'll just reach out to some people in, September or something like that. We'll knock this project out. Like, maybe that's possible, but probably not. And so you want to educate them on, hey, this is how long the process takes, from design into construction, all the moving parts. And so if they have that kind of goal in mind, then something like that early in the process is going to be super valuable to them. But the way we do it is we pull them into our website, and then we offer them something where they can download that information. So they're going to put in a name and an email, and we're going to capture them as a lead. And now you've got that opportunity to stay in front of them for that duration when they're going from that 30% bracket of, hey, I have a need, I have a want, but I'm not ready to buy. How do we build trust, build equity, and stay in front of them? And then when they move into that 3% bracket, boom, now they're in our sales funnel. We've built a lot of trust with them. And so there's a really good chance that we're at the top of their list when it comes to the companies that they're thinking about. So that's the 3% rule. The 3% rule is that there's 3% active buyers, and everyone's focused on them, but nobody's focused on the 30%, which is 10 times the opportunity. And so when you think about your future pipeline, all you're doing is setting up future you for great success. So I encourage you to get out there, start working on capturing people early on in their research process, staying in front of them, building some trust, and then you'll see your sales explode 6 to 12 to 18 months down the road. Hopefully this helped, guys, and we'll see you next time here on Builder Funnel TV.